Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up sweepstakes survey offers step by step in Propeller ads. And basically, it's a traffic platform that specializes in pop traffic, push ads, and social traffic, and etc. It's very cheap traffic to get campaigns started for maybe somebody who's just starting out, maybe you're experienced. But I believe that these kinds of offers convert very well, and I personally done $500 alone with just one offer. I'm going to break this video up into two parts because instead of having one very long video, I decided to break it up into two parts. And the first part is going to be how to set up the campaign step by step, and the second one is going to be how to track and optimize. So this is part one of two. Let's get into the computer. I'll see you there. Alright guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to set up a survey sweepstakes offer on Propeller ads. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to propellerads.com. I'll just do it for you here, just to show you. So you hit start. If you already don't have an account, you just have to create one on here. If you already have one, just go log in. Username and password. I'm already logged in, so as soon as you hit the website, what you're going to want to do is go to the top right here. These are all my campaigns right here for each individualized widget, but that's going to be in the part 2 video. I'll cover all this. This will all make sense. And so you're going to go, the first thing you're going to do is go up on the top and go to right next to where it says Try Smart Campaign. You're going to click Create Campaign. Okay, so I'm going to show you step by step on what to do here and how I generated the $500 revenue in the short period of time. So you're going to want to go to right here, first thing, create a campaign name. It can be whatever you want. For me personally, I like to just do, if I'm running, we're going to use the free cash offer as an example. So it'll be free cash. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to put free cash, max bounty, and when you set up the campaign, you always want to individualize the devices. You don't want to run them all desktop, Android, iOS, all in the same campaign. You want to individualize those three. So we're just going to use, when I made that money, I used Android only, so I'm just going to put in Android. We're only going to run on Android phones for this particular campaign setup. So max bounty, Android, and we're going to be connected to Wi-Fi. That's another thing you want to individualize. You don't want to run on Wi-Fi and the data at the same time. At least I don't do it. You could try it, but that's just not the way I like to set the campaigns up. I like to individualize those two as well. So, you could put whatever you want in there. So, but that's how I'm going to set this up for this video. Free cash. That's the name of the offer. Max bounty. Running on Android devices. Wi-Fi. And so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to click what type of traffic. We're going to run, in this video, we're going to run pop traffic. So on click, pop under, direct click, that's pop traffic. We're going to run, you can choose whichever one you want here. You can test all three of these out, but for this video and the money that I made, I ran on social traffic. This is new, and this is very interesting because I feel like these are exactly what it says, high engaged users of social media platforms. And sweepstakes offers, survey offers, they work very well for this type of audience. That's probably why I had some success with it too. So we're just going to run this for this video. But like I said, you can test out all three of those to see what works. But the one I use and the one I'm using for this video is going to be the social traffic. So we're going to run that. The pricing model, I like to start mine at CPM, that's cost per mile. That's how much you want to pay per every 1,000 visits. Target URL, we're going to go up here and we're going to go on our tracker. I'm using the volume tracker for this video. This is how I did it, and I'm going to go to offers. If you don't have a tracker, you're probably more likely you're going to lose money. So I highly suggest you get a tracker. There's plenty of them out there. I've used Volume for the last 4 or probably 5 years. Actually, I think it's been about 6 years now. It's the middle of 2019. I've been tracking with Volume. I've been with them for years, well, quite a long time. I think they have a free trial version, if I'm not mistaken. But you're going to need a tracker. So I'm just using the Volume tracker for this example. But you're going to go to an offer. We're going to create the offer. So we're going to go create. Go under the offers tab, hit create. Affiliate network. I'm going to go to Max Bounty. Since that's the affiliate network that I'm with for this offer. Workspace public. We're going to go to country. We're just going to put United States. I think this offer you can also run in the UK. You can split test that too, running one campaign in the UK, one in the US. I like to individualize those as well. We're just going to put in the name of the offer, free cash. Offer URL. So we're going to go grab that. Here's the offer. Now if you're in Max Bounty, you just go hit contextual and then hit raw link. Then we're going to go ahead and copy this link. Then we're going to go paste the link right here. Very important, after you do this, you're going to put in and S2 equals, and then click ID. So you want to make sure that that's exactly the way that it is, and S2 equals click ID, so you can track where your conversions are coming from, which I'm going to cover in the next video. You don't want to be guessing at this. You have to be able to track this. You got to know which sites are converting, which ones are giving you money, which ones are costing you money. And the ones that are costing you money, you just pause those. And then keep throwing money at the ones that are winning. So S2 equals and S2 equals click ID. And then the postback URL, we're gonna copy this. We're gonna go back to Max Bounty. It's already there, but let's just pretend like it's not there. You just go ahead and paste it and erase this. Now you don't have to, it's optional if you want to use that. I never have. But we'll just go ahead and the main ones are the S2 and the rate. Just erase that just like that. Hit save. So now we have the tracking in place that's set up. Then what we'll do here is we'll click save. We're going to save our offer. And now we're going to go click campaigns. And then we're going to go create a campaign. A traffic source is going to be Propeller ads. So you just find it in this drop down, or you can type it in. Propeller ads. And then we're going to go to global United States. You don't have to worry about the traffic type. I mean, you can, it's optional. Free cash, that's the name of you can name this campaign whatever you want. I'm just going to name it free cash. It's easier for me, but you can name it whatever you want, whatever's easier for you to track. I'm going to go offers only, since we're going to be direct linking this offer. We're not going to use a landing page. It'd be a little different if you were using a landing page, but we're just going to use direct linking for this video here, and to show you how I made the money. I use direct linking. A lot of these I direct link. So offers only, and then we're going to go find the one that we just created. I'm just going to go and do this. Okay, I think that's it. Just select the one. So I guess I had 2 of them. Let me make sure really quick. Okay, that was it. I just want to make sure. Make sure I got the right one here. Okay, so we go and save. So there's the free cash. We got that set up. We're going to save the offer and then the campaign URL. We're going to copy that And we're going to go to an incognito tab and just we're going to make sure that the link works. Copy, paste the link. And there it is. So now anytime that somebody clicks this link from the traffic that we're promoting, they put their email address in, start earning now, they might answer a few questions, we'll get paid $2.50. And that's pretty much how that works. So what's happening here is that they are clicking our tracking link, this long link here. Once they click that, they're going to be redirected to this. But our affiliate ID is going to be attached to this at the end, so that way they know that it's us in order to pay us whenever somebody fills out the criteria in order to generate the commission. So they're really getting redirected to this. So this is our link. Pretty cool. All somebody has to do, you don't have to pull out a credit card to make money on these kinds of offers, which is pretty unique. So we got that going. We're just going to put this in our notepad. And we're going to go back to, I click done. We're going to go back to the network and we're going to put our target URL. That's going to be our long tracking link, long campaign URL. We're going to put that right there. So one visitor will see your ad. You don't want to be bombing these people over and over and over and over because it's just you're probably going to piss people off and they're just going to unsubscribing out the list. So I would just once every 24 hours. One unique person is going to see it every 24 hours. I don't want to do it like 3 times, 6 times. I've always done it to 1. I mean, you can try 2 or 3, but I just think it's gonna get under people's skin, and then it's just gonna, it's gonna create madness for them, and then ultimately they're gonna unsubscribe from the list, and then it's gonna get smaller and smaller. We can't promote to them, so I don't want to piss them off and get them under their skin, so let's just not bombard them with ads over and over, right? Just one a day. Include anti-ad block. You check that. That's very important. So we don't have to worry about an ad block where they won't be able to see our ads. So high intent, wide reach. You can play with these. Whichever ones you want. The one for this video, I'm just going to put high intent. It's not really as much traffic. It's 30% of the traffic available, but it's high converting traffic. So we got very good high quality traffic there. These are people from Facebook, Instagram, and etc. Recommended bid rate, countries, we're just going to put, we're promoting in the United States. Highest winning bids. I know this has to be started at $8 because the high quality traffic. You might think, wow, it's $8. It's $8 per every 1,000 visits, but it's high quality traffic though. That's the thing. That's what's really nice about this. It's high quality traffic. Daily campaign budget. Whatever you want to put. I'm just going to use 50 for this example. Total campaign budget. Whatever works, whatever fits into your budget. I'm just going to, for example, I'm just going to use $50, $200. And you can always mess with these at a later time. Go out and mess around and try $20. You can do that too. Platform. Since we're only going to run on Androids, like I said, we're going to individualize the campaign. We're just going to run on mobile. Make it very simple, only to Android users. Operating system versions, we're going to use all of them. So I think you have to click all of them like this. I'm pretty sure that's what you have to do. I could be wrong on this, but we're going to, just to be safe than sorry. If you leave it blank, I think it targets all of them, but I just, I don't want to steer you guys the wrong way. But I think you have to fill all these in. You may not have to though, but I think you do. Graphics card all. Browser, we're gonna leave that wide open because we don't have any data yet. We don't know. We might get more conversions on Facebook browsers than, who knows, maybe Google Chrome. Maybe Firefox would convert more. Maybe we'll make more money on Firefox. Who knows, right? We don't know. We don't know which browsers are converting yet. So we're just going to leave it wide open. Browser language, we are going to mess with this and We're going to go to English. English only. That's where in the US. Connection type, like I said before, we're going to go to Wi-Fi only for this campaign. Now you can separate the campaign here and just one on the mobile network and then one on the Wi-Fi. I would be against this right here, because if you go to all, you're going to get a whole whack of traffic all at once, and it's just to me it's easier to track the campaigns to set when you separate them instead of just running it all on this. But you can try it if you want. It's up to you, but I've always individualized. Zone limitations, we don't have any zones yet because it's a brand new campaign. No proxies. Definitely make sure that's no proxies. We don't want to be running on proxy traffic because we won't be able to get our ads through. I think that's it. Declare that my campaign meets the